It's Fox Across America with Jimmy Fallon.
It is exactly what the man said it was. The high-flying, death-defying Fox Across America with your main man, Jimmy Fallon, holding this country together. You know, doing a little radio, doing a little TV, stuff like that. I am not, by any stretch of the imagination, a viral dance sensation on Twitter. I'm about to bring on somebody who is. We're going to talk all about it because she's one of my favorite people in the world to interview. Not only a superstar congresswoman from the 3rd Congressional District of Florida, but after a video I just watched, she is the favorite on a new game show called America's Got Issues. Congresswoman Kat Cammack is here to break it down on the dance floor. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl, hey.
You got moves, man. You know we always get along so well. I would have loved you so much in college, like hanging out with you, because you were definitely bar fun. Am I correct? Were you bar fun?
No, I was studiously keeping my face in a book. I was so well behaved in college. There are absolutely no videos of me anywhere doing anything remotely questionable.
And that book is called The Whiskey Bible.
You know me so well. You know me so well.
You're the best, Kat Cammack. Well, I love this video. If folks haven't seen it, there's a video, Kat. They had a little bit of a softball game yesterday, last night, and it looks like an episode of Soul Train broke out. There was a lot of good dancing going on. There was a lot of good dancing, and it's good dancing. Like, you have real swag, real rhythm. I'm not obviously making fun of you. Like, I want you to get credit for this because I have been telling people this forever. Okay, we're the fun party now. Okay, when we were younger, conservatives were kind of looked upon as like the parents of the country, and we had to tell you no. But it's so bizarre how the roles have reversed. The Democrats don't want you dancing. They don't want you laughing. How dare check your privilege, Kat Cammack. People are suffering somewhere in the world, and you're out here busting a move. What the hell? But that's who we are. We're the fun side.
No, you're 100% right. And somebody actually said, like, I can't believe you're out there dancing. And I was like, we're human. Mm-hmm. We're allowed to actually be human at any given moment. And it's just crazy, though. I mean, and this is where I think politics has gotten so bad. You know, it's this stale mentality of I have to live my entire life in a sanitized fashion because, heaven forbid, somebody gets offended or they think that I'm not allowed to, have a beer or, dance at a wedding or whatever it may be. And so you have these people who have the personalities of doorknobs that end up serving in office and have no connection to the real world whatsoever. And so I'm of the mindset, listen, if you have an opportunity to go bust a move, you bust a move.
You damn right you do, Kat Cammack. There she is. The woman's got more moves than you haul. You got to see it. You got to see it. It's a great video.
So it's going to be a dance off, right, Jimmy?
Listen,
that's what we're going for.
I want you to know this. Like, I have actually real swag because this is the whole thing. This is you kind of onto me now, but whatever conversational, intellectual acumen I possess on TV and the radio, I've actually had since I was 3 years old. So what you're watching is not an emerging media star. You're actually watching a childhood star go downhill. That's what's going on. Everybody's like, wow, you're all over TV. I was like, believe me, I was more talented when I was 13 than I am now. But yes, I got game, Kat Cammack. I was, I'm very much cut from your mold of insanity in a good, productive way. Yes, thank you. Because you want to know why? This is something no one talks about. Your judgment is always better when you're coming from a good emotional place. If you're coming from a place of anger or sadness, it often blinds you to what the smarter decision should be. You know what I mean? That's why you showed up at your ex-boyfriend's house with a dead cat at 3 a.m. It's not because you were in a good mood, Kat Cammack. It's because he blew you off for the 8th grade dance, and you know what? Some kid he's going to have to pay. I'm with you, but you get it.
That's why I slashed his tires.
Oh, one day, the next time we hang out in person, we're going to get into some of those. Because can I tell you a story really quick? You'll appreciate this. Then we'll get into some grown-up stuff. I once had, a pet, a fake beagle. It was a stuffed beagle. Okay, this is so wonderful. Okay. A girl that I was dating in my high school, Division Avenue High School in Levittown, a girl that I was dating in high school, we had broken up. I had started dating a girl from Bethpage, and she had gotten me a stuffed beagle named Lucky. And Lucky, my stuffed beagle, who became like a running joke in my high school because I used to bring him to class and stuff. Like, can I get the bathroom pass? I got to go walk my dog, stuff like that. You know, just antagonistic stuff towards the teacher. Anyway, unbeknownst to me.
Not you. That's not you.
Stop it. One day, my ex-girlfriend at the time, I didn't know this, took Lucky and dismembered him and mailed him to my house. She mailed me Lucky, a stuffed animal, but a chopped up stuffed animal by the name of. I now understand how much I like crazy. I got back together with her immediately. I'm like, oh, this is my girl. This is some good crazy.
Oh my. But wow, you really are a glutton for punishment.
but the stuffed animal lobby has abandoned me. I haven't gotten a single campaign donation since. They're all
Oh man,
me.
has PETA reneged on their membership of the Jimmy Fallon Show?
The pound puppies, they pulled out. We've got nothing with the pound puppies anymore.
Oh Lord.
Well, the good news is you're crazy. I'm crazy. Who's crazier, honestly? And we're crazy because we dance, we do all this silly stuff. But Kamala Harris really did say the border was secure after getting in front of a camera to millions, well, not millions of people. It's Meet the Press. But that's a little sociopathic, is it not?
Well, here's what's interesting. Yesterday, I was in a Homeland Security committee hearing. I serve on that committee. And as you know, Jimmy, I've been down to the border about 5 times, and I work shifts with the Border Patrol agents. None of the photo op stuff. We actually go. We get in the truck, we go work shifts with these guys and gals to see what it's really like for them. And what I have seen is anything but secure, right? And so I can speak from experience that people are just walking across. And more than that, they are actively seeking out Border Patrol agents because the Biden administration has instituted a catch and release program. You get apprehended by Border Patrol. You can give them a fake name. You can do whatever. There's really not any vetting process going on whatsoever because we just don't have the manpower or resources down there. And then they release you a couple days later and on a bus or on a plane, paid for, of course, by taxpayers, and you go wherever you want. And you've got a little piece of paper that says in 5 years I have to show up for my court date to get deported. Well, we all know no one's showing up for that, so it's all just a big joke. Well, yesterday in the hearing, we were having a debate over whether or not we should pass a bill to get required documents of all the data from Homeland Security to paint a picture of exactly how insecure the border is. The Democrats unanimously said, no, the border is secure. And we don't need this information because it's secure. And I retort back saying, well, if it's secure in your mind, then what do you have to hide? You should want us to have this information because it would show that it was secure, right? And crickets.
Nothing?
Crickets, absolute crickets. And as this is happening, this fight, this debate in this committee is happening, I'm getting text messages from Border Patrol agents. And one of them said, we have lost operational control in 3 sectors. 3 sectors. There's only 9 along the entire southwest border. They have lost operational control of the border in 3 sectors. That is unheard of.
It's insane.
Unbelievable.
That's insane.
Anything and anyone can come across. It is a national security risk. It's a public safety risk. It is a humanitarian risk. It is you can couch it however you want to, but it is wrong. And the Democrats are living in la-la land. And how dare the vice president say that the border is secure when she has never even had the balls to get down there and see for herself?
Not even a little. Congresswoman Kat Cammack on the line. Kamala hasn't even gone to an on-the-border restaurant. You know, like the Mexican chain. Shouldn't go there.
But hey, they got good salsa though.
They're great. That's what I'm saying. She won't even go to Taco Bell, make a run for the border that way. Nothing. Not even going. It was so funny.
I'm taking you to the border next time I go.
Kat Cammack, I would go with you. I would go. First, I'd go anywhere with you. You know that. But the border, we could get some work done. We can get some good work done. We could. I mean, I don't know that we're going to outdance the cartel. Those guys have some swag, but we could try. And it's crazy because the whole problem is
wear those white boots, Jimmy.
Oh, Kat Cammack. It's so funny. I was just on TV with Harris Faulkner, and before we went live, we were both conducting an inventory because she just bought a new pair of white boots. She's about to debut, and I walked her through my lineage of white boots and how it's either you or Harris being like, yeah, white boots, or it's some other dude throwing a right hook at me for walking into the bar with white boots. I got to be honest, Cat Cammack, I don't know what I like more. I don't know if I like the compliment or the beating. That's the problem. So I've got to decide. But,
now, do you do the Reno 911 new boot scooting?
The dangle? I don't wear them with shorts, if that's what you're asking me.
But you want to.
We're all dangle at heart. We're all dangle at heart. Oh, that's so funny.
A little bit. We'll get you some Ray-Bans.
I'm dying. I will. I'll get some. Give me one more substantive question, and then you're on your way. When you watched James Taylor on the White House lawn the other day, did you feel finally like we had fixed the inflation crisis? Did you finally feel like it was under control?
If I'm being honest, I felt nauseous. I mean, honestly.
Well, he was actually, just so you know, he was singing Fire and Rain about people's 401ks. They were on fire, and the hoses to put out the fire was the rain, is what I believe was happening.
It's just, again, it's this alternate reality that they seem to be living in, where the rest of us are like, hey, gas is expensive as all get out. Groceries are through the roof. It's costing me $625 more per kid to get them back to school with all their supplies. Like, anyone who is living in the real world is not buying for 1 second the nonsense that the Democrats and the Biden administration are peddling. It's just, I don't care how many times they want to say it, it's never going to change the fact that the border is not secure, that the Inflation Reduction Act didn't reduce inflation, it increased it. I mean, they're trying to create this alternate reality because they have nothing else to run on.
That's what it is. That's what I think it is. I think there was an internal calculation where they were like, all right, how do we handle this midterm thing? Nothing's working. And somebody was like, but what if we tell them it is? And
exactly.
And at first they were like, are you a psycho? And then somebody else was like, no, let him speak. Let him speak. I think we got something here. And here we are. We'll hire James Taylor.
That's exactly why they're changing all the definitions for everything. Because if you can't win the argument in the traditional sense, change the definition. It's Kobayashi Maru, right? You change the rules of the game, so because they couldn't beat the game, so they had to change the game. That's the whole deal.
I said last night on Gutfeld, I said they're going to tell us that the economy identifies as doing well. That's what it is. And,
I'm stealing that line, Jimmy.
The economy's pronouns are bull and there you go, Cammack. And just like that, the dump button, it still works, Cat. We still got it. You're the best. Listen,
man.
I love you, girlfriend, but I know you have to go stomp the yard. So have fun. Send us another video. You're the coolest.
I'm gonna break dance.
If you knew how many times I've watched that video, Cat Cammack, it's like the screensaver on my computer right now at Fox. I'm not even kidding. Like I actually have to take it down. So the cleaning crew is going to think we got something cooking. So let me go delete your video. But you're the coolest. I'll see you soon.
Thanks, Jimmy. Have a good one.
You're the best. There she goes, the legendary, the coolest cow in Congress, the coolest cat, if you will, Cat Cammack.